just sort of melt right through the cards. You see that?
Yeah.
And then I'm going to do it again. Look at this. I'm going to place it in the middle. Watch. We'll leave it there in the middle. I'm going to do this just two more times.
Okay.
So there's a 10. Watch. Shake it. Now, another thing I can do is I could just kind of rub it like this. Watch. It's right there. Watch. We're going to put it a little bit towards the middle. Watch. Just a little rub. Watch. Watch what happens. You see how it melts?
What?
It's right
there. That's not right. It's not right. That's not right.
Okay, so here's a trick I learned from Larry Jennings, or one of the Larry Jennings videos. It's very old. It's already been exposed on YouTube as well. And there is one part that I added. Now, here's the trick. You have 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. And I always like to have 2 blue and 1 red, or you can have 2 red and 1 blue. And we're going to place the red card on the bottom. And if you just give a little bit of a shake, you can see that it melts right through the card. You can pull that out. And now we're going to do it in reverse. So we're going to put the card in the middle, right? And once again, if you shake it, then the card starts to melt through the bottom. Typically, that's the end of the trick. One part I decided to add, and I've never seen it done before, is this part, where we place the card on the bottom, and then if I just start to rub the card, you can actually see it melt through the cards just like that. And there it is. So this trick is also very easy to do. You just need 1 card, cut it right there. Now in the explanation that I saw, or the YouTube video explanation that I saw, the guy cut it up here. That will not work with the little rubbing motion that I did. It could, but it's not going to seem as effective. This is the way I learned it. I like to cut it towards the bottom. This card is on the top. Usually when you have the cards, you have them together like this. The cut one, I'll have it in the middle and have it squared. This can be inside a deck of cards, or if you happen to find something like this, you can have the cards, you know, like a small little wallet. Now, you show them 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. And always make sure that you keep track of the torn card. Also, I usually like to have, you know, 2 face cards and an odd card. So here, the torn card's in the middle. I just bring the bottom one, bring it up, show them the card. And you're just gonna square up this card right there. You don't want to go above the line. Remember, that's where the cut is at. Just gonna square up the cards just like this. And what I do is I put the card on the bottom and I show them. We're gonna leave this card on the bottom. And all you're gonna do now is you're gonna transfer it to the middle. And I come down. When I feel the click, there it is. You can hear it too. I come back up. So what's happening is the card is just coming down, click, and then push it back up. But you don't want to push it all the way over here. And look at where the cut is at. Right there. Well, barely even notice that, right in between her legs, or fin. Okay, so that comes in the bottom. You just square it up right there. You're gonna hold the cards with these fingers right here. Now here's what's going to happen. My pinky is going to push up, and my thumb is going to pull this card down, but not all the way down, but kind of like in an angle. And as I'm doing this move, I push up and I shake. You don't want to push out from this end. I usually push it right here on this corner, right about there. See? So I just push up, bring this card down. And usually this card gets squared with this finger, so it doesn't go all the way down. So right here in this position, I gotta reposition my fingers, because if I show them, I might flash that part. So I re-grab the cards like that. See, so you're here, move forward. And you don't want to show that, and remember, you always want to keep the card like this. So one more time. Reposition the fingers. Flip over the card. Show them that it's in the middle, and I'll pull out the card. And now we're going to do it backwards. So here I like to flip the card over, and I'll bring it back to the middle. And right now it is in the middle, and you can show them. And then reposition the card. So here's what's going to happen. So you're going to pull the card in and down, and just square it up right there. But that's going to be covered with this card. So you just come down, watch, come in, and usually this finger is pulling down here. See, positioned. One more time, middle, and there it is, positioned. Now here, my index finger is going to contact this part of the card. The rest of the fingers are contacting the bottom card. Now what's happening here is now I'm doing it backwards. Now I'm moving this card up this way while I pull down on this card like that. Watch. As you shake, you pull just right there. Remember where the cut is at. You don't want to go too far up. If you feel uncomfortable with that, I'd say practice, get some other cards, practice with the cut being up here. Once you get it down, then you can bring it down here. So here it is without the card. My ring finger is contacting this card. So thumb pulls this card forward as I come down, like that. One more time. And now you can pull this card out. So that was actually the end of the trick. And I thought, man, it would look cool just to actually see it melt through the card. So here, I do the same thing. I come under and reposition the card there while this is covered. So first I show them now, just watch the card, exactly what I did in the beginning. And usually right here I'll come sideways, click, come back. Now just watch the card. And right here I grab it from this corner. I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm holding it now with two hands. And as I'm rubbing, I'm moving just a little bit. I don't want to move it too much. If you move it too much like this, that doesn't look good. So you want to do it slow. And usually I have the card just slightly bent this way. Not too much where it's exposing. So watch. So first I rub the card, and now slowly I'm moving this card. See what happens? Look. Well, I'm not moving it down all the way, but just watch. You see? Just a little bit that way. I'm not moving it down. Just rub, watch. And here's what's happening. I'm moving this card this way because now I want this card to clear that cut piece. So I'm gonna do it again. And there I felt the click, and now I can come back down. So here's what's happening. So I'm rubbing, turn the card over, I move it up. I don't move it all the way this way. I just kind of rub just a little bit up to clear that part. And once I feel that click, I come back down. And now it's in the middle. So one more time. Watch. So rub. Usually I do that rub first just a little bit, and then I start exposing the corner piece. And then I come back down. You see when I come back down, you can see that corner start to, it seems like it melted through the card too. Then here, I just show them the front and back. And I pull that card out of the middle. That's my favorite part. You see? And then right there. Now sometimes you can just clear the corner part. When you're doing it like this, you can move the corner. And once the corner clears, you can come back down. I think that might be a little bit better than trying it this way. Just kind of angle it a little bit, let the corner piece come out, and then come back down. Yeah, I think that looks way better. Just practice that. Oh yeah, that looks really good. Yeah. Well, have fun with that trick. That one really gets good reactions.